my beam like nobody else.
The way the Russ owns KD gets me overwhelmed.
And Cardwell grabbing rebounds, it ain't hard to tell.
You don't know. That beam is so beautiful. We own the Rockets. Now can't you see?
We have our big of the future. His name's Maxime.
And Monk came off of the bench and he scored 15.
You don't know. That beam is so beautiful. Purple, bright and beautiful.
So welcome back to the Kang Gang. We just won against the
Rockets.
This is our pod. Our team's got a nice bod.
Hey.
You know, when we garden, we use odd.
Hey.
Hey.
When else in the room can see it. We
Hey,
own Houston.
One more
and
time.
One more time.
Houston.
Baby, you light up my beam like nobody else. The way that Russ owns KD gets me overwhelmed. And Cardwell grabbing rebounds, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. That beam is so beautiful. You own the Rockets. Now can't you see? We have a big of the future. His name's Maxime. And Monk came off of the bench and he scored 15. You don't know. That beam is so beautiful. Purple, bright and beautiful.
Na.
If you don't like
Boys.
an intro like that, that's how you celebrate a 9th win.
If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball.
Oh, boy.
That is
Oh,
true.
boy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Shouts out One Direction. Shouts out the Sacramento Kings getting their 9th win of the season after beating the Houston Rockets 111-98.
We have the Rockets to under 100 points.
You're talking about the Rockets that are supposed to make a deep playoff run? The team that we were saying that might have all the wings that figured it out?
Oh, nope, not enough tonight. Not enough tonight.
That team ain't it.
Unserious.
You can't walk into Golden One Center. I don't care if you're saying, "Oh, we couldn't find a hotel room. We had to stay in San Francisco." I don't believe it. There's plenty of hotels in this beautiful city. You could have stayed at Tierra Gardens at RT's house.
It's true.
You could have.
Could have stayed at McKinley Village.
Damn, you put my address on blast like
Don't
that?
make me say the 4 numbers. Don't make me say
Damn.
it. Don't make me say the 4
Damn.
numbers.
Don't make him say 5708.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in that Houston team. I don't know.
Bad day to be a Rockets fan.
That's
Bad
one.
day to be Eagles fan.
Oh, yeah. If it flies, it dies, baby.
Great day to be a Kings fan.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And a
Niner
more
fan.
phenomenal day to be a San Francisco 49ers fan. Come on,
bang.
now. Come on.
Bang, bang.
This was the perfect Sunday. 1:30 p.m. San Francisco 49ers go into the Windy City. I didn't even know it was called the Windy City until today. What was it? 25, 30 mile per hour winds?
Yeah, 25,
In
30 mile per hour
in that cold
winds.
city of Philadelphia. Man, they say if it flies, it dies. Look at Louis. He wants to join the pod, but
It died.
dude, we
It
had
died
we had
today.
we had to have a nice little morning session, a little obituary read.
Yeah. We got to say a prayer to Jalen Hurts, man. You know,
That fraud.
right-handed Tim Tebow can only get you so far when you have a great O-line, great running game to carry you, a great defense. But when you don't have that, you get exposed for the player you are. And let's not forget, same player that got benched for Tua Tagovailoa in college.
Yep.
So,
Yep. That's
you
a
know,
fact.
it's let's not forget. You know,
Let's not forget that.
I know he has a Super Bowl MVP, but so does Joe Flacco. But today's today. You know what I mean? Today is today, and he got outplayed by Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, and Nick Foles has the Super Bowl. Let's not forget that
Let's
either.
not forget. That means nothing.
That means nothing. We've known for a while that Jalen Hurts gets carried and Brock Purdy does the carrying. It's
true.
not a surprise. It's not a surprise.
It's true.
But today was a great day. The 49ers got a win against the team that I despise the most, the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Sacramento Kings just do what they do best and beat the Houston Rockets. My goodness, it just feels like the last 2 seasons we have had the Houston Rockets number, whether with KD or without KD. It just feels like we just have their number. We swept them last season, and we've won 2 out of 3 matchups this season so far. So, I mean, if we're in a 7-game series right now, I would take us over the Houston Rockets. Like, let's be serious.
I'll be serious with you because Ime Udoka, I mean, he has an excellent team on his hands, and he can't figure out little old Sacramento.
Yeah.
He can't figure out little old Sacramento.
Ever since Bielitsa made the game winner in Houston, we've had their number.
That's actually fact.
It's the Bielitsa curse.
Yes.
Yes.
Shouts out Nemanja. If we wouldn't win this game if it weren't for Nemanja.
No, he was probably in the building somewhere.
No, he
Probably
was
hiding.
definitely there. He was definitely tuned in on League Pass back in. Where did you live?
In Serbia.
Serbia. Yeah.
Something like that.
No, this was a great game. I mean, it was a great game as an attendee. All 3 of us were in the building.
All 3 of us were. Let's go.
I was with my little cousins, 6 and 2.5. They got to see a beam. They got to see Slamson. We all got matching hats. Everything went right tonight. It was a picture perfect evening, and like bringing it full circle, starting at 1:30 p.m. Riding the wave of one dub onto the next. It was awesome. I'm walking into Golden One Center today. The amount of 49ers fans, like it was like when I met up with my cousins, I was like, it's very loud out here. Like, for a team that is the worst team in the NBA, like the environment going into the arena an hour before, it was extremely loud in Doko. And it was because there was just these waves of 49er fans that were just they were just riding the high. And they deserve it because they played a crazy game.
Yep.
Against a team that they were heavily unfavored, and just like the Sacramento Kings, we were not favored to beat the Rockets.
We were double digit underdogs.
Today is the day of the underdog.
Yes.
Today is the day of the underdog, the team that fights.
Listen,
the team that isn't supposed to be there but ends up on top.
You know that
the NorCal team.
Yeah. You know what they say? Hungry dogs run faster. And that.
Wow. Can I shake your hand?
Yeah,
for that?
please.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Oh
please.
my God! Don't let go of the whole pod.
No.
Where did you find that quote?
Yeah, it's been around for a while. It's been around for a while. And if you're gonna piss like a puppy, stay on the porch.
Oh my!
It's in the Cowan Bible.
Cowan
Bible.
No, I mean,
As soon as Kittle went out, man, this team could have folded.
Easily.
This team could have thrown in the towel, given every excuse under the sun. But what happened, RT?
Brock Purdy and CMC and Juwan Jennings
And Juice.
man. The Juice, man.
Juice made some
And the
plays.
defense, Eric Hendricks, Diamador Lenore, the rookies,
Mustafa, Jair Brown,
the rookie from Kansas State,
Yes.
with a locked up tackle, put Devontae Smith down to the ground.
Dude,
the coaching.
we own them.
It was.
We own
listen.
them.
We
That
own.
was
This is
excellent.
listen. I know this is Sacramento Kings podcast.
This is just a celebratory night.
This is a great
We
night
could
for
talk
us.
about both. We
It's a
could talk
great night.
about both.
This is probably one of it's. What is it? January 11th, January 12th.
We'll be out on the 12th.
Yeah. This is already my favorite day of 2026 so far.
And this is our first beam of 2026.
Yes.
I'll take that all day long. Come on,
Yes.
boys.
We'll take it.
And we're going to wake up to a Kuminga trade tomorrow.
We're going to talk
That's
about.
going to be the cherry on top.
We have
boys.
a rumor. We have a rumor that we're going to break down in about 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh, that would be the cherry on top of everything.
Dude, that sounds like it's the most likely to happen. But we'll get into that in a second. But let's just talk about this Houston game because the Sacramento Kings, we were leading that entire game, basically.
Yeah.
I think our biggest deficit was maybe 5 points. The environment in that arena was insane. I want to give a huge shout out to Dylan Cardwell because he set the tone immediately. I was telling you guys this right before we recorded. Dylan Cardwell was going up against probably his toughest matchup that he's seen so far. It's Steven Adams because he's just the strongest guy in the NBA. And I kid you not, I had the perfect view of it. It was right in front of me. He was doing imagine you're Steven Adams.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah, me.
And then I'm Dylan Cardwell on defense. He's like, he was
licking his chops.
He was loving it.
That
He
boy.
wanted it. And Dylan,
Damn.
from that moment on, I was like, he's gonna have a great game tonight. And that guy on the offensive glass, he might be one of I think he earned the new King favorite in the fan in that arena. For all Kings fans, if you are tuning in to this atrocity of a season, this is one of the brightest spots because the way he's protecting the offensive glass, so many extra possessions. I think, although his offense is coming along, but those extra possessions are the reason why we won this game.
Absolutely.
And he one more shout out. When he got shut, like a crazy play by Dorian Finney-Smith, by the way, like throwing him like full extension for no reason into the stands. He does a somersault into the hype.
Yeah. Me and RT were right there.
Oh,
we were right there.
God.
And I just looked at RT and I said, I love this guy.
And I told him, same here.
It erupted in there once he did that. Because normally, like people are like happy about like when he hypes up. They're like, oh, he's doing it. But this one, like everyone was like, whoa, like you don't shove a guy like
that. They're
like,
frustrated at him.
But then he turns it the other way.
Yeah.
Any other NBA player would like get up and go right to Dorian.
You know why? Because he's a man. He's a man of faith.
He's a man of faith.
He's a man of the person higher above.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
And he is the bigger person, and he knows
Man of God.
That frustration that Dodo has is because he's outplaying him. It's nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
You're just getting outplayed by a rookie. That's all it is.
And Dylan, the best response I've seen from any altercation in the NBA. That's how you handle a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like a man of God.
Dennis, on the other hand, Dennis wouldn't have done that. No. Dennis is about throwing 2 up and hey, meet me in the back.
2 up, 2 down, baby.
Because we didn't. I mean, this is news. We should definitely talk about this because the Dennis Schroder situation is. I think it's hilarious. I think it's awesome. I think this is why you brought him in. You brought him in because we've been needing a guy that's gonna ruffle some feathers. And the December 28th game against the Lakers, I remember seeing some back and forth during the game, but I thought nothing of it. I just thought it was just a little bit of banter, but it turned into a Dennis Schroder waiting for Luka in the crypto arena, waiting to throw some hands. So what are your guys' thoughts on Dennis Schroder actually, by dictionary definition, standing on business?
Hey, I respect it.
It doesn't surprise me. You know, there is those clips of him and Luka chirping on the court. Obviously, they have the Euro basket, and you know the Euro connection. So, you know, I don't blame him. I wasn't surprised. I mean, I'm a little surprised that it came out this late. You know, like a couple weeks after the fact or a week after the fact, but I'm not surprised. Dennis is a feisty dude, and the way that him and Luka interact, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not surprised by it.
I just think it's so cool. RT, what do you think?
I mean, listen, this is what you got to do. You just got to just ruffle some feathers. Luka is probably the biggest crybaby in the NBA. So, you know, and especially because we play him tomorrow. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah, we play.
Yeah, we get into that.
They're in Sac right now.
Yeah, they're in Sac. So,
well, if they could find a hotel room. I don't know.
I don't know, Jim. But you know what? Like, I'll say this. I mean, it's good to see him kind of like stir the pot, you know, just kind of like getting under Luka's skin a little bit and just be like, yeah, you're soft. Ever since that altercation, his shooting efficiency, Luka, has not been great. Yeah, like, so whatever Dennis is doing, it's working. So,
I mean, there is another moment in Kings Lakers history where there was a little altercation back in the locker room. So, I don't know. I don't know if Dennis is bringing back the Doug Christie and Rick Fox and, you know, some tension in that locker room because we've seen it in the past, you know, Vlade pushing Shaq and the players getting after it. I don't know if it's coming back to fruition. I don't know if it is.
All I know is if the security at Golden One Center take a little nap on the shift, keep your eyes out for Dennis. If he sneaks into that arena,
yeah,
he'll hit him with the schnitzel.
He'll
hit him with the schnitzel to the jaw.
Schnitzel, baby.
Hey, shouts out Cornrow Shro, all right? Shouts out Cornrow Shro.
He's been playing great.
He really has. Another guy that we need to give a shout out to is Malik Monk, Mr. Professional, Mr. Current fan favorite, Mr. Sixth Man, coming off the bench and being one of the catalysts in that great run at the end of the game with those 2 back-to-back 3-pointers on opposite corners on back-to-back plays. But backtracking to the first half when he had that poster dunk, oh my God!
Got on my seat.
It's so nice to be in the arena for those moments.
Yeah, we had a flashback to the golden days of Monk tonight, for sure. He was handling the ball more. The amount of times that he did a little behind the back dribble, man, so clean. So clean. There was a possession where I think he did it 3 times in a row, and I was just like, Monk is back. He missed this moment. But it's good to see his shot going in, good to see him some confidence. I mean, he helps us out so much when our starters aren't scoring. He gives us such a good punch, and it showed tonight. We had DeRozan score 22, but for the most part, no one was really going off offensively. And Monk with 15 off the bench, that puts your team over the top.
I agree, man. I mean, that's the shot making was there tonight. Just the efficiency, the playmaking, was there as well. So I know that Dennis is suspended, and so I know that Monk had to do a lot of more ball handling activities, but it just was good to see Monk in familiar territory where he was controlling the ball. And so, I mean, the bench production tonight was awesome from him. It was awesome from Dylan Cardwell. It was just awesome overall. Like, I was very impressed with this bench team because they helped keep the lead where it was. There was no player that really kind of made it super far. So, I mean, and you got to speak for itself. Lake Monk had the highest plus minus tonight of 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if that doesn't tell you anything, that just means that it just really does show that Nick Clifford had a really solid game tonight. Obviously, 8 points, 4 for 9, but just the way he was getting his buckets tonight. I know that a couple shots didn't really go in, but he was still being aggressive. And ultimately, when you are making 9 field goal attempts, like, you are trying your best. Same thing with Dylan. He was 4 for 11, but a lot of his misses were very close
right
range.
at the rim.
Yeah, and so
he was trying to stop at. He was trying to get those rebounds.
Yeah, and
How many offensive rebounds did he have tonight?
He had 9. Yeah.
9 offensive
Yeah,
rebounds?
9, dude. Yes. 9 offensive
Stop.
rebounds.
He does not stop.
Wait, how many rebounds in total?
11. Yeah.
To be fair, he had 4 on that one possession.
Yeah, he had a lot. He was doing like his best NBA 2K impression, grabbing all those offensive rebounds. But I mean, obviously, like, when you look at this game, I just think I was super impressed. Obviously, I mean, Precious Achiuwa had a great game. He had 3 steals tonight, coming off as a starting 4. There's just a lot of really good production from our guys. We had 6 guys in double figures tonight, and we would have potentially had 8 if Neek and Dylan got double-digit points too. So overall, I think tonight was a very great team effort from this team. And so, that's the basketball we want. That's the basketball we want, where everybody's going to get theirs. I mean, Zach LaVine made it very clear in one of his post-game interviews the last couple days, where it's just like, we're still figuring out as a team how to get everybody involved. And tonight was a great example of that. 6 guys in double figures. I'll take that all day long. That's something I will take. And then when you look at the Rockets, they only had 3 guys in double figures. So that's even better.
I think we have to talk about our defense tonight because
Our defense was great, and I want to shout out Neek.
Yeah,
because his numbers didn't pop off on paper, but his baskets that he did score, he was driving. There's a play where he was attacking KD, and he did a little Euro step.
That was
to
his best,
on the right
best
side
point of the night.
That was a great drive. His defense, his on-ball defense was awesome. He did the little things that didn't really necessarily pop out on the stat sheet, but I was impressed by Neek tonight on offense and defense. But in general, as a team, our defense was insane. Our defense was very good. Our perimeter defense was great. Our collapsing on drives was great. I think
I'll take that all day.
I think it was probably our best all-around defensive game this year.
Yeah, holding a Rockets team to under 100, and then there was a couple where Ahmed Thompson was able to get to the basket, but
monstrous dunk.
He's a
Kings
arguably
killer.
The most athletic player in the entire NBA. So.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the dunk contest for sure.
Dude,
he's gonna win the dunk contest.
The way he could get to the rim, look out. He had some highlights tonight, but outside of that, we held everyone under control tonight. Alperen Sengun, I was like, I forgot he was even out there tonight. Kevin Durant, Mr. Legendary.
I think his first game back was today. Shingun was.
It just
what like slow.
What I meant by that was like, I saw him out there, but just like he really wasn't impressive tonight. So that's why I traded him in fantasy. But
ooh,
traded him?
I had to shake up.
Sengun?
No, well, in my other league, I had to shake it up because my team needed to retool.
Who'd you trade Sengun for?
It wasn't my best trade, but I had to move pieces to get pieces.
And who'd you trade him for?
I got Klingon.
Okay.
I got Jabari Smith, and I got. I can't remember the other guy.
So you traded. So it was a 3-for-1.
It was a 3-for-2.
Oh,
We'll talk about that later. I'm not proudest of this. Oh, and Tyler Hero.
You traded Sengun and Hero?
No, I got Tyler Hero.
Oh, that's
it was.
That's all right.
But the guy that I'll just say it was Sengun and Castle. I didn't want to get rid of Castle, but he was injured for so long, so I got rid of him when he was injured. But he's so good. Not my best trade, but
Yeah.
I'm actually winning in categories now. So it actually kind of
helps.
I don't know how it's working, but I beat Choach. Anyways, but what were we even talking about? Sengun, my God.
Yeah, Sengun.
Yeah, Sengun. Like he really wasn't. He wasn't too much of a threat for us tonight. Kevin Durant, I know he shot 50% tonight, but he missed a lot of easy Kevin Durant buckets, and it didn't even look like he was really trying to get his own that much. He finished with what, 20?
23 points.
I don't know. I just expect more from Kevin Durant. I know he's older, but I expect at least 30 ball from him against us.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be 40.
That just shows our defense. Like, our defense was actually incredible, and we were getting out on the fast breaks, and we were finding the right guy. It was just an all-around great win for the Kings. And,
I'll take it.
I mean, the streak was going to end at some point, so I'm glad it happened at home.
Yeah.
We have 6 more games in a row at home, by the way. Our next game is today.
Yeah.
It's literally today.
Protect home court.
Protect home court against the Los Angeles Lakers. Is LeBron available, RT?
Let's see. Let me check.
Because I know he just announced that he's not going to be playing back-to-backs because he's 41 years old. But will LeBron be in the Golden One Center with Luka Doncic tomorrow?
We'll find out. Let's see.
Or
Let's
tonight?
see. It looks like he's off the injury report. So.
The Lakers are getting kind of thrown under the bus right now. They're taking a lot of heat on the internet, on NBA media platforms. The Los Angeles Lakers are, I mean, JJ Redick is just livid right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's keep that going.
Is this a time where we get our double-digit win of the season?
Gonna get another 2-game winning streak.
Are we going to start a 2-game winning streak going back-to-back at the Golden One Center against the Los Angeles Lakers when we know that the Lakers are going to fill up that arena tomorrow?
We'll see. We're notoriously not too good at back-to-backs. So
We're really not.
I hope we flip the script and win.
But if we did what we did against the Rocket, like if we just replicate that performance and we have another, like a bigger scoring output from one of our main guys, I feel like it could be a lot closer than we think.
I think so too.
Oh yeah.
I think we have a chance.
I mean, we should have a chance.
There's always a chance. I think.
What do you want to see tomorrow? Do you want to see a win or do you want to see a tough loss? Because the Pelicans had a loss tonight.
They lost, so that means they take back 15th. I saw some Pelicans fans say, "Come get that 14th seed back," and I was like,
"It's just a battle between the Kings and the Pelicans
just
right
mid
now.
off right now." But obviously, anytime that you beat the Lakers, it's you gotta go for the win.
I'd be happy with the win tomorrow.
I'd be happy with the win.
We could put the tank aside for 2 games and then.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
Yeah, I'd be thrilled with the win tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to go for a win. I want the young guys to play good. I think we'll have that to our advantage. We'll have young guys with fresher legs to be ready for the back-to-back.
I want to see Luka ejected tomorrow. I want to see that.
If he gets ejected and gets thrown out the arena, you know he'll be waiting for him at the door.
Mr. Dennis.
Mr. Corner of Shro.
My fantasy team doesn't want to see that. So I'm going to have to argue with you there.
No.
I just hope Luka doesn't spend half the night at the free throw line. If we could just avoid that, I think that would be a much more enjoyable game.
And also, one thing I want to make it very clear. If you're going to the Lakers game tomorrow, if you're a Kings fan, please boo this man. Please boo Luka.
Yeah, has Luka ever gotten booed?
I want to see the Golden One Center boo Luka. I want to see the Golden One Center boo him. Especially with the stuff that's been happening the last couple days. I just want to see like this crowd get involved into this game because I think it would really, really just like light a fire.
Yeah, wear your Schroder jerseys tomorrow.
Yeah, wear your Dennis.
Wear your Dennis jerseys.
I want to see this. I want to see this fan base boo Luka Doncic and this Laker game. I really, really do.
Schroder jersey?
Huh?
Have you seen anyone with a Schroder
I've
jersey?
seen one person. I think Kate Ettinger's boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
She posted a photo of 17. I'm like,
Shout out Kate
I'm like, who's
Ettinger.
17? I'm like, no way she got him a Schroder. I might do that.
That's one of one.
Yeah, shouts out Kate Ettinger. She's been watching our
One-on-one.
She's been showing love to our stuff for a while
One of
now.
our diehard fans
No,
for
she-
sure.
no, she's a legend.
Yeah,
She's
legendary.
All right, before we end the pod, we have to talk about this rumor that's going around. Basically, Michael Porter Jr. It's rumored that he is a lock on going to the Golden State Warriors. But why would I bring this up? Why am I talking about 2 teams that don't matter?
Yeah, what's the point? What does that have to do with the Kings?
Well, there's a 3rd team involved. Where a part of that trade Kuminga to the Kings.
Whoa.
The cum bucket?
So
For him.
So apparently the reason why it has not happened yet is because they're trying to figure out the draft. I mean, the draft protections between Brooklyn and Golden State. So when you see the Kings, just obviously we've been linked to Kuminga, but now you see him getting attached, like thrown to us in a 3-team trade. What do you think the Kings would have to involve either to Brooklyn or Golden State to make that happen?
I think being the third team means we'd have to give up a little less.
I think so too.
I think
when you're the third team,
Daddy
you're
likes
just kind
the sound of that.
You're
I
just
like
there.
that.
You're just there to make it happen.
You're there. Usually draft compensation. That's usually what it is. Maybe future 2031 pick.
Yeah, because we have Minnesota. We have Minnesota's 2031 pick.
Yeah, and then
I wouldn't mind it.
We heavily protect that. Johnny Likey.
Make a lottery
So
protected.
just a one future pick.
Maybe
For Kuminga?
a couple seconds.
Yeah, I throw some
I would
Charlotte.
love second
I throw some Charlotte seconds out there.
You gotta remember, Kuminga's value is at an all-time low.
But do you think Kuminga's worth a first round pick
I mean, it's 5 years from now, a lottery protected first-round pick. 5 years from now,
from Minnesota?
Yeah.
But Minnesota might not be good in 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. It's lottery protected.
Oh, a lot. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that at all. I think the fact that we're a third team makes it
That makes it way more
of a
exciting,
chance
I
where
think.
we're
Yeah.
not giving up a Monk or somebody else.
Now
Now we're talking.
when I saw that right before we recorded, I'm like, guys, we got to talk about this because
It could happen.
This.
Man.
When we're just the last guy in there to make it happen, sign me
Good things happen.
up.
Imagine Kuminga and Cardwell on the court together.
They would have to be friends.
They'd
right?
have to be friends.
You remember when Kuminga dyed his hair like bleach yellow?
Yeah.
Dye it purple.
Oh, I'd be all game for that.
Dye it
I
purple.
like that.
Might as well.
I like that.
I like
How
that.
else would you get loved by this city? Dye it purple.
Give it. Make it happen.
I like that.
Is Kuminga coming to the Kings sooner than we think?
Is it King Kuminga?
Oh,
Is it King Kuminga?
Kakinga? Kakinga?
King Kinga?
Come Kinga, yeah.
King Kunta? King Kuminga?
Yeah. But you were never where I was walking.
RT, a day later, how are you feeling about Kuminga? Are you think you're willing to bring him
Well,
on?
here's the thing. I mean, see,
He's gonna love.
but
RT's
in
gonna
but-
love
but-
it.
but
this
I-
new
Once he's
situation,
on
but I
the
do.
team, RT's gonna
Again,
love him, bro.
we mentioned this, right? Because we remember at the beginning of the season, we were talking about Ja Morant, right? We were talking about him possibly being on a team where a deal would kind of look a little bit different. I think if it's the right deal for the Kings, then I'm okay with it. But again, there are risks. It is a gamble. So it is interesting to see how this will go. So it depends on what the trade looks like and if the production meets the trade. So that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, I'm still kind of on the Kuminga side of things. Yeah, but I mean, like, here's the thing. Like,
He's gonna be the biggest Kuminga fan.
He might.
That's the thing. When
He wants to
traded
buy
here-
the 0-0 jersey. He wants the 0-0.
I
He's got Marvin Bagley energy.
yeah, exactly, and that's my point. So, but I just feel like for me, Kuminga has a ceiling where
Is he
You think he's a Jag?
Is he close to the same
I
height?
think I'm gonna say it. I think he's a Jag. I think he's a Jag.
He could be.
He's on Jag.
I'm
You know
there
how
too.
Johnny has the Jag. He's on Jag alert for me. He's on Jag alert.
Well, I think right now he is a Jag.
He is a for
I think-
sure Jag.
Like the
And
reason
I just
why
don't want a
I'm-
Jag.
The reason why I'm willing to be open to this new addition to our team because I think he's a Jag right now, but I think that could change. Whereas Keegan Murray, I don't
could change.
view him as a Jag. I don't want him to get to the Jag, where it's like the opposite with Kuminga.
He's on alert. He's on Jag alert until proven otherwise. That's what Keegan was.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
Yes.
here's the thing.
Yes.
Well, for Kuminga.
Kuminga is a Jag,
Kuminga is a Jag.
but there also is a
But he's also
possibility.
been in a situation where he's had to be a Jag because
Right.
he hasn't been able to step up.
But there's also possibilities where if he goes to a new situation, he could still be a Jag.
exactly. But he
Guys,
hasn't
if
been.
you-
He
if you
hasn't been in a
haven't-
new situation.
If you haven't listened to our pod, Jag means just a guy.
Shout out Max Kellerman.
Yeah. Shout out Max Kellerman.
Continue what you're saying.
But I just think that there's a lack of upside with Kuminga because it's hard for me. I know he's 23 years old, but his role, unless he improves his game significantly and somehow turns into a most improved player. I'm trying to think who also is if he like turns into, because there's like Denny Ottavita, right? Denny Ottavita is kind of like a good example where he really wasn't that impactful in his first 2-3-ish years, but then when he's in a new situation, he flourishes.
Oh my God! If he could
turn into Denny Ottavita, I'll be ecstatic. But
I like how you say his name.
Yeah,
Ottavia.
Yeah, Ottavia. Yeah,
I like how he says his name.
Denny Ottavita. I mean, I don't think that's the correct way of saying it.
Oddvia.
Yeah, it's Oddvia. I know it's
I like how you were saying it.
Oddvia, yeah, but yeah,
It's like
Oddvia.
Deuce and Mason.
Yeah, it is like Deuce and Mason. Yeah.
Speaking of Deuce and Mason, I was listening to them before we stopped at In-N-Out, and they were talking about that the Kings are not interested in John Morant, but that could change if they are willing to accept a DeMar DeRozan, Devin Carter, and some type of draft compensation type deal for John Morant. What do you guys think of that?
Well, Johnny, just go first.
Just imagine that draft compensation is not first round picks.
If it's not first round pick, that's a W trade. It gets DeRozan off your books. It gets Carter moved off my team, which I love. And then I said it on earlier pods. I think John Morant is a risk worth taking.
I don't think for 3 years, I believe.
I don't think his story is written off. He fits the timeline with Keegan. He's only about a year older than Keegan, so I think he fits the rebuild timeline. And you're buying him at an all-time low price. And if you get him for Carter, DeRozan, and a second-round pick or a protected first, I think that's a W. I think that's great value for a potential franchise point guard.
And that's more like we would be giving more than what Trae Young was traded for.
Yeah.
So when I heard them saying that had the gears moving, and I was like Trae Young and Ja are like in that same realm where they're, but I think Ja might be even below Trae just based off of the missed games. I mean, he's been struggling to play like 50 games in the past 3 seasons.
Yeah, and Trae got no picks.
And then there's obviously the missing games because of injury, and there's all the off-court stuff.
Suspension,
So that's where it's like, I feel like that deal where it's DeRozan, Carter, and like second rounds per se, I think that's giving them like way more than what the market is.
Yeah.
But if that were to happen, oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. I need to.
Yeah, I got to simmer.
I need to simmer with it, but DeMar most likely is going to be moved. Carter is the guy that we've kind of been floating around because like we just don't know. He doesn't play, so we don't really know what's there. And then second round picks are second round picks.
I think that's great value.
So I when I heard that, I was like, that's actually not.
That's not bad.
That's not bad on the Kings end because those are guys that were trying to move anyways.
Right.
You might as well just have a really weird team of Ja, Kuminga, Keegan, Maxime.
I'm paying money to see that team. I'm paying money to see.
So hypothetically, but then you still have Levine, Ja.
The hope is Levine
that
gets
team
moved.
would be crazy.
I'm prioritizing moving Levine over DeRozan. Like if we had to choose between the one, I'm moving Levine first.
Levine still has
For sure.
has interest from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Dude,
If we move Levine to Milwaukee, it would just be for expirings. It'd be for like Portis and Kuzma. It would just
maybe
be,
that's it.
I don't know if we get a young player.
Probably,
I don't know
yeah.
if we get a young player from Milwaukee. It would just be a salary.
I don't think Ryan
Which
Rollins.
I'm totally fine with.
Portis,
It wouldn't be
Kuzma,
Ryan.
just to equal the money.
Just
and then
equal the
move
money
on.
and then move on. And then maybe some draft compensation.
So,
Which I'm totally okay with.
okay, now hypothetically, a team with Ja, Kuzma, Kuminga, Keegan, Bobby Portis.
That would be fun.
I mean, it would be like we talk about how bad the roster construction is now. That would be like worse roster construction,
Way worse.
but you're getting off of the long-term money.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
because we all know that there's the short-term pain for the long-term gain. This is part like next season's roster is not going to be fun either. So it's like we just have to get through this year. We have to move off these contracts, taking on other money that will hopefully end. And then, like, so I'm picturing this season, next season with really wonky rosters, and then maybe that third year after this 2026 draft is when we could actually start ironing it out a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree as well.
So, are you guys ready to go through another season that could be very similar to this one?
Yeah. I mean, if it's building young players for the future, I'm all for it. Give it a shot, because you never know in this draft if these next 2 drafts, obviously this draft class is great. Next one is probably not so much great. Just from my own thing, really, it's kind of just up and down, really. So you kind of have to hope that the players in next year's draft kind of have to draft like the best
There's
rookie.
always someone.
Yeah, there was always somebody. And
Wasn't it 2 drafts ago where it was like the Jared McCain year? There was like, that was the Reese year.
Yeah.
Like there was like no one exciting.
Yeah.
But there's still very impactful.
There still are
rookies that were
Alex
drafted.
Hart.
like Khalil Wares. You can,
like there's so many guys.
Yeah.
Like even though if it's not a top heavy draft, there's still guys that are going to help your team.
Exactly. And you're just building guys that can build around. If we do draft in the top 3, you're just drafting a guy that can really be a complementary piece to that top 3 pick. So, that's where I kind of see it, really, is if you do get that top 3 pick, every pick from now on, or free agent signings or trades, needs to be revolved around that top 3 pick, in my opinion.
I agree. I think getting a top 3 pick in this class is crucial, and then having as much flexibility as possible to surround that top 3 pick with vets is critical. And that's why I'm emphasizing moving these vets this trade deadline if we can, because I would love to start this offseason on a clean slate, hopefully with a John Moran or another young piece, because we're going to have to pay somebody, and I want it to be someone around Keegan's age, around 25. But getting Levine off the books is very critical, because he's going to be owed $50 million next year. So
My God,
that contract to me is very critical to be moved. DeRozan, if he stays, he stays. He's not on the books for, his contract is half of what Levine is, pretty much. So,
well, it's 10 next year. So
yeah, and so I'm looking at that Levine contract, and I'm wanting it off my team. I don't care if it's for a 2nd-round pick. I don't care if it's for an In-N-Out burger. I don't care if it's for a DMC role. I want that man off my team and off the payroll. I don't care what it takes. That's the move I want. If we get John Morant in the process, great. If we get Kuminga, great. My priority is moving Levine's contract, because
Bobby Portis, Kuzma, sign him up.
I don't care.
Hope you like purple, buddy.
I don't care.
Sheesh.
I don't care. Bag of peanuts, side of honey mustard from Jack's. I don't care. Get Levine off my team. Get his money off the books. I want a clean slate.
Chicken tenders, fries, no sauce, with popcorn on the side.
With popcorn.
Yeah. Yep. We'll take that all day.
All right. Well, we play tomorrow, so we will see you
Later tonight.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
see you tomorrow.
Well, I'll see these guys later.
I'll see Shivani.
Yeah, I'll see you, Shivani.
Shivani.
I know you'll see Shivani.
Yeah, you will. Side gate.
Hashtag Shivani Sidegate. Hashtag Shivani Sidegate if you made it to the end.
Hashtag don't wake Lisa.
Shivani is spelled Shivani.
BOBBALLA.